Yesterday's video was tough. It was tough to watch. I made it, and I have to watch it back after I finish editing. Make sure it's everything I hope for and more. And it was tough. It was a brutal rewatch. You guys were right in the comments. You were like, "Oh my God, Kurt, what the fuck?" That's fair. That's fair. Really fumbled the bag. Not gonna lie. Should have been smarter about that. Should have been wiser. Should have been stronger, better, faster. Whatever. Starting off with a little bit over starting bell, just doing an all in, and you're saying, "Wow, Kurt, this is really late to be doing the intro because it's an all in and the battle's nearly over, and you're not doing so great." And I just say, hold on to that, because look at that lowest possible ticket. Not great, not great. Final case, nothing. So a lightning fast video at 235 left. Gonna go with the old reliable. Old reliable. Wait for the balance to come in at 246 all in. Do we keep going? No, we don't. I rage depot. I deposit. I chase. If that's a little bit disheartening to you, that's okay. I understand it. I was disheartened too. I'm going to start off doing upgrader, and I'm going to do a lot of upgrader. Depot 1.2K, they fill up the other 65%, and you're saying that sounds like a cheat code. It's only 35% withdrawable. That 35% that I put in is all I can withdraw. So don't get tricked, play realistically. Don't play like me, basically, because this is so fucking stupid. Upgrade is getting my goat. Not gonna lie, down to 1.4. Maze that one over. Didn't really seem like it went over. Sometimes the animation fucks with you. Whatever. 1.208 left. This is tough. This is tough because I rinsed the fuck out yesterday. Got up to 12K and then shit the bed. Cook of a battle. Keep chasing that M4A for a howl. That was kind of my crux last video. Just would not stop going for the howl. Stupid fucking idea. 12 cases deep first hit. A lot of great items in there. Really only one great item. The other two aren't bad, but they certainly don't help out a ton. That's fine. That's fine. Other people got to wake up, though. 14th case, second hit of the entire battle, and it's me. It's just me. I am like LeBron James on a team of Helen Kellers. Just can't make it work with the teammates. It's times like this where I fucking hate shared mode, but whatever. Final case, not final, 15th case. One more hit, lowest hit again. Who'd have thunk it? Final case, nothing. Rinsed it down. I'm just going to go for the howl. Say fuck it. That kind of killed us last time, so might as well just chase it all the way down to 0. But hold on. But hold on. But hold on. We actually get one over the line. You guys are probably thinking, "Oh my God, Kurt, congrats. You were actually super due for that, so now you should be done." You're not going to get it twice in a row. That's totally fair. I'm going to round it down to 5K. They'll be done. They'll be done. And you're thinking, I might have heard those words before. But not in this order. Not in this order. One more up to 10K, 10.9, closer to 11, but we're going to round down because we round the balance down. That's just how we play. Not the greatest play style. What can you do, though? 10K, lowest is 10K. The lowest I will go is 10K. And we're still technically over it, so we can do one more. Lowest I'm going to go is 9K. 9K. Lowest I will go is 9K. So one more, and then we're still over it. So we could probably do one more after, but do we need to? Do we need to do one more after? Pretty exciting stuff. Back to back even. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? 20K. 20K, 35% withdrawable. It's like 8K. Pretty happy. And we go a little bit south of 20K, but that's okay. That is okay, because 19K is the floor. We're setting the hard limit at 19. Hard limit at 19. Hard limit. But hold on. But hold on. I get lucky. Maybe I was due, maybe I wasn't. No one's really ever due, Not like any of these things. There's no, overall lifetime due or not due factor. You just get lucky or you don't. And you're not going to get lucky. You're probably going to lose. You shouldn't play here. It's just how it goes. Go all the way back down to 20, 20.4. Should have stopped when I get that fifth and final one, but what can you do? What can you do? 20.293. I'm just gonna round it down. I'm just gonna round it down and saying, Kurt, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. I know who you are. I know who you are. But I know who I am better. And I am just gonna put it in the stash and close the fuck out. I'll do 1K more. Okay, bye.